I'm going to go ahead and pull up some footage from a couple of the demos that I played. So this is not my footage. I'm pulling up IGN footage and other stuff like that. But what you're going to see here is the exact build that I played. And I'll start with the one that I think impressed me the most. And that demo is Projectl. I think Projectl was potentially the most fun game that I played this weekend. Obviously, I played Street Fighter 6. I played DNF. I played Mortal Kombat. But I do think that Projectl, especially in a demo with 4 characters, an incredibly strong showing. It really, really was impressive what they managed to make me excited for with this game. So let's watch a little bit of gameplay. Let's find a good place to start here. So first off, this is before there's a character select screen, it seems like there's a built-in select your team screen. So if you guys didn't know this, Projectl is playable in 1v1 format. It's playable 1v2 and 2v2 format. So, and why that's so important is because the tag mechanics in this game, what the tag character can do as well as the front lead character can do, is really varied and very important. So you, right before anything gets started, you're at this screen and you select your teams. You decide who goes on which side, who's the point, and who's the assist. And so you're able to honestly start some strategy right here. And then from there, now you choose your character. So we had only 4 characters available in the demo. However, they were incredibly unique and very cool characters. We had Ari, who, I wouldn't necessarily call her a zoner per se, but she just had a lot of kind of magic attacks. Did have some, just, I guess, some spacing dependent moves for her that are pretty powerful. She's the one that I played against the least. Echo is super fun, super interesting, has this time mechanic that is just fascinating. Seems like once people get the chance to mess around with Echo, he's going to be very strong because that mechanic seems very cool. Yeah, these echoes, these time echoes of yourself that play different roles and allow for different combos and setups. Next, we had the character that I was most excited to play going into this demo, and that was Darius. So Darius is the giant dude with an axe. That's what you need to know, literally. He's a giant dude with an axe. He has a bleeding mechanic by doing certain special moves. Makes you bleed, and then allows for just more damage to be done. He hits hard, but hits few times. And yeah, he was very, very fun. However, the character that I actually enjoyed the most was Yasuo. So Lassie and I went to Evo together, along with Sake, along with many other people from our community. And Lassie and I both wanted to play Darius the most. However, we decided to split between Darius and Yasuo and take turns. So I had the chance to play as Yasuo twice because I really, really enjoyed him. What makes Yasuo unique is that he has a stance, and that this stance is very easily accessible. It's literally down and one of your special attacks, and he has so many different options from this stance. It really is what defines his character, I think, is this stance mechanic that he has. It's a quick draw, a classic samurai quick draw mechanic. It's cool. It's very, very fun, very easy to access. He's wind focused. He has a projectile that is wind focused. He has a projectile shield as well. That's really cool. He has Sushi, I'm going to take you over here. Okay. Can you see Sushi for just a quick second? Oh, there you are, sweet girl. Yeah. Want to say hi? Want to say hi to the stream? Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's set you over here. Okay. Let's swap places. So yeah, Yasuo was incredibly fun. Now, going into some of the mechanics of the game, you'll see another one here in just a second. So you select your colors. Colors are cool, but you see on the left, pick your fuse. So they chose, I believe it was Blaze or Fury. Let's see what the actual name of this is. So Fury. I missed it again? I did. These guys gotta choose one as well. So Fury, below 40% health, bonus damage, and special dash cancel. So you have not only your characters and the order of the characters, you have the option to pick a few different buffs. So this is the most basic one, Fury, below 40% health, bonus damage, and special dash cancel. There's others, however, and let's see if they picked one of those others. They did not. So let me explain to you a couple of the others. So one of them was you had to combine your ult with your partner. I didn't get the chance to pull that off, but that seems incredibly powerful and very fun. One of them is that when a tag is called, the assist gets to do 2 actions before getting thrown back into the assist position. That one's very fun, very interesting. Then I believe there was a 4th, but I did not get a chance to use that 4th one. Stages are pretty cool. Again, only had 2 available in this build and the demo, but that was fine. Both stages look pretty. I definitely had no issue with the way that they looked. And now you get to see the intros. When you get to see this game in person as well, on a really nice screen, I will let you know that like it looks great. I mean, it looks great to you guys here as well, but this thing looks... This video game just looks awesome. I feel like these designs are cool. The art design is also really unique and really cool. It's like a cell shaded. Obviously it's 2D, but like, you know, it's not like flat really. Yeah, it's just a great look. Just a really, really good look. So it is a technically like how many buttons would we have? You had your light, medium, and heavy buttons, which are 1, 2, and 4 if you're doing like Mortal Kombat connotation. So your light, medium, and heavy buttons, and then you had a specified tag button. So you could call in your tag partner with a launcher. You can call in your tag partner with just one of their regular tag moves. But outside of that, your tag partner controls a lot of time when they go in. If you're getting like comboed, your tag partner can do what's called like a tag breaker, and that allows them to go in. They have other moves they can throw out to try and extend your combos. If you play 2v2, which I think was so much fun, that's what I would recommend. Just because this game is like, you want to play 1v1 to quote unquote be competitive, but 2v2 is just a blast. Like having 2 different minds, deciding what to do, which is really cool. So, light, medium, heavy, and tag were the 4 face buttons. They assigned their special move buttons to the triggers, which I thought was odd, and I might end up changing that later, but we'll see. I might be okay with it. There's actually the bumpers even, yeah. And it was S1 and S2, so everyone has 2 different special move buttons, and then if you press down, forward, back, or neutral, then you get different combinations of those buttons. Now, you didn't get like 10 special moves or anything, or 8 special moves. There was typically like 3 or 4 assigned to S1, and only 2 to 3 assigned to S2. Characters like Yasuo, who had a stance, had a lot of different moves out of that stance. But as far as special moves go, there's not necessarily a ton of special moves. Characters have the tools they need, it seems, and it seemed like hit it out appropriately. Yeah, super meter on the bottom. I was able to hit a level 1 and level 2, which was a good time. They are cinematic, but they could be a little bit better, is what I would say. They are cool supers, but then again, I didn't hit level 3 with Yasuo. I did not get the chance to see his level 3 in person, so it may look much better. Combos felt fairly easy to do. It felt good to mash as well. You definitely want to launch somebody, get him in the air, and then once you get him in the air, that's what Echo just missed there. Then you're able to kind of get the fun stuff, right? The fun combos. For the management of your meter, the management of both of your life bars as a resource. Right there you saw Yasuo throw out a wall that gets rid of projectiles, but if he throws his projectile into it, it turns into this little tornado. Pressure didn't seem too powerful, I would say, and like, ooh, that was a level 2 it looked like, but he did miss it. It seems as well like your super meter and your tag partner's super meter are completely separate. And so that is something that, I never got the chance to use last season's super meter when we were tagging up together. Now, it is a 2-round game, but each round is both characters on your team, so you have to get rid of both characters before the round ends. So games can be quite long, but damage is pretty high. Damages are pretty high in the game. That was even without us hitting too many combos. So one of the only things I would say that I experienced that I thought was really cool about this game was the experience of playing 2v2, right? Having 2 players and you having to communicate and talk to each other and figure out how do you want to approach this, and which character should we lead with, and which player should we lead with. How often do you want to try and use your assists, right? Which buff at the beginning of the game do you think will be best to pick and use? When will you tag in your partner? That's the biggest one right there, man. I'll tell you. Like, I'm doing a combo, then I accidentally press the tag button. All of a sudden, Lassie's in, and he's like doesn't know what to do because I didn't give him any warning. I'm like, you're in. That communication is so fun. I really appreciate the fact that this game is really found out about the 2v2 mechanics for players just a couple weeks ago. The fact that already is such a defined and important aspect of this game's design, I think is fantastic. We need more games like this who are like, yes, people will take it very competitively. There'll be tournaments, there'll be 1v1 tournaments. However, the fact that you can do doubles and there'll be teams of doubles, that's so freaking cool, and I cannot wait to see more of that. So Projectl is the demo that I actually got the most chance to play. I played they actually let you play 2 full games every time you got in line and got, you know, in play. I got a free lanyard out of it as well. And yeah, Projectl, I think, is definitely one of the most anticipated fighting games that I have. It's going to be so much fun. We're not going to play it for a while. This game's not going to be out for a long time. I know that. But this build that they have already is a fantastic first impression. I think most people at EVO had a very fun time with the game. And I have very few complaints. I think throws are weak looking. They should be cooler. And besides that, though, like, yeah, I think everything was phenomenal. Projectl was like basically a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 experience for me. I had so much fun playing it there in person.